Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Madeline Schmitt. When someone commits a crime in New Mexico, they could be held behind bars until trial. Deputies say a man claimed to be one of them while being arrested. City of Albuquerque is slowly losing its tree canopy. Now Mayor Tim Keller is breaking down his decade-long plan to make the city greener. The battle to save the eliminated UNM sports teams continues at the Roundhouse. We're learning more about a deadly crash that Albuquerque police say may have been caused by street racing. The officials are trying to stop illegal dumping in southeast New Mexico. Killed over marijuana. Now autopsy reports show just how brutal their deaths were. News 13's Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Madeline Schmitt. An Albuquerque man takes a water utility authority truck on a joyride, crashing it into multiple drivers. Tonight we're seeing the police video of the chaotic crosstown response. News 13's Allison Martinez is here with that video. All right, thank you, Allison. Now tonight at 10 we'll hear the explanation from water utility authority workers about how Haas was able to steal the truck. Snow is falling across New Mexico, including some brief flurries here in the metro, and more is on the way. Here's meteorologist Connor Lewis.
Thanks, Madeline.
All right, Connor, thank you. The weather certainly impacting roads. State police are investigating 3 crashes along Interstate 40 tonight. The first was a single car rollover on westbound I-40 just east of Gallup. The passenger, Arturo Esparza, was ejected and died. The driver, Jorge Villalobos, was cited for careless driving. The second and third crashes happened within 15 miles of that first one. There were only 2 minor injuries. State police say all were weather related. All roads are back open at this hour. A helicopter was called in to rescue a hiker who fell in Albuquerque's foothills this afternoon. Albuquerque Fire Rescue says the male patient fell 35 to 40 feet on the EMBUDO trail, roughly 2 miles in. It was a high-angle rescue, meaning crews had to use a rope system to get to him. AFR was aided by ABQ Mountain Rescue, and the sheriff's office helicopter was used to pull the man out and take him to a local hospital. We're told he had leg and torso injuries, but just how bad those injuries are is unknown. An Albuquerque mom was arrested for driving drunk with her teen in the car. According to a criminal complaint, APD pulled over 41-year-old Wendy Romero at Montgomery and San Mateo Friday night. Police say Romero appeared drunk with her 14-year-old daughter in the passenger seat. When they performed a sobriety test, an officer found 2 pennies in her mouth. She was arrested for charges including DWI and child abuse. She already has 3 prior DWI convictions. Some Albuquerque neighbors want a permanent fix after their mailboxes were vandalized yet again. The mailbox cluster on Schumacher Street near Unser and Ladera was broken into sometime Thursday night or early Friday morning. Someone pried open the boxes and stole all the mail that was inside. Neighbors say someone broke into the mailbox cluster back in November as well. Now they're asking the post office to not only fix the mailboxes, but make them more secure to prevent it from happening again.
So I just want help getting my mailboxes repaired so I can feel confident that I'm getting what I'm supposed to be getting, because at this point I don't know what I'm not getting.
New mailboxes should be installed in about 2 weeks. We reached out to the post office for comment but have not heard back. Now, KRQE has previously reported that USPS tries to update older mailboxes that are less secure with newer ones as incidents like this happen. It's unclear if this was an older box. 2 more New Mexico counties are considering making themselves Second Amendment sanctuary counties. Quay, Curry, and Union counties passed a resolution last week pledging not to enforce proposed gun laws if they pass in the state legislature. Now, Cibola, Chavez, and Eddy County commissioners are expected to vote on their version this week. The New Mexico Sheriff's Association has been vocal against the gun bills, including one that would require background checks on all gun sales. It says the laws would be unenforceable and punish law-abiding citizens. The border wall fight is expected to shift from Congress to the courts after President Trump's declaration of a national emergency. Meg Oliver reports. Coming up, a woman battling cancer is not doing it alone. How the community is supporting her this weekend. Plus, a pair of kids thought they were winning a school award. How it turned out to be a much sweeter surprise.